Hello, I am Dr. Sanjay Gadekar, General and Laparoscopic Surgeon. This web platform we have launched is for the practicing doctors and the suffering patients, and especially for the patients who are suffering from the long standing health conditions and not getting relieved despite many treatments taken. There are so many people, and this is the world statistics that 95% of the world population keeps ill despite ever advancing medical science, and that to each suffering from more than one conditions. Why so? In spite of all such eminent efforts and expertise, why this scenario should be? See, there are so many examples we see in a daily life that some heart surgeon or heart specialist and young suddenly succumbing of the cardiac arrest. Why? Something oncologist suffering from the cancer at a young age. Why? This is the thing which makes us think a lot. And that is what to explain I am here. See what happens many times we build a big system or structure, but it fails due to some basic missing foundational dot in the foundation. And that is somewhat happening in the medical science and medical fraternity and medical services. Despite all dedicated services, the scenario is just devastated. The thing is that we are concentrating more on the remedies and hardly give a cognizance to the reforms. Universal reforms are the basic needed thing for our healthy survival. And many times we mistaken that disease-free status with the medical science, we become only disease-free, not the truly healthy. And we take that disease-free status as a healthy status. In fact, it's not a true health, and that leads to the recurrent health problems, progressing health diseases, and so complications ahead. And at the terminology, you see the picture. So many diseases, so many treatments, and all troubles. So this is happening just because we are not giving cognizance to one thing, which is the universal health process. Universal health process is your natural health phenomenon. And unfortunately, it is not inherited by us. Whether other animals, they are having inheritance health process, and that's why they keep more healthy even without any modern medical care. That is the basic fact. And what usually we consider our involuntary functions, metabolism, physiology as our health processes, actually it is not. It's only divine gifts and the mechanisms to keep us alive daily. If we would have been built health, we would have been never ill. But the picture is totally opposite. So universal health process is a systematic health phenomena. It is a auto execution of your health process or the body keeping circuits, which inherently we lack. And that's why for us it's become a dictum that diseases are inherited, not health. And that's why we need to consciously cultivate the health under that universal health process. If not, diseases are almost assured in your life going. Blindly, we many times blame it on the lifestyle. Lifestyle alone is not a factor. There is some much more deep missing link which must be concentrated right time. And that's what I call it as the strategic treatment plans. Means the treatment planning first, which should include not only the remedies but the universal reforms under this universal health process, under dedicated health trainings. And the combination of both and the proper execution of both will make it first disease free, and the next step will be the achieving health. And for the maintaining of health, you need to have that persistent health process. And that is the basic things what we have launched on this web portal and this platform, so that everybody can take advantage of it, whether you are suffering, whether not suffering, but you will get a direction towards the universal health, how to make it, how to maintain it, because human survival totally depends on learning. We learn so many things to survive, but if we miss to learn our health to survive, hardly we can get any universal health. Treatments make us disease free, and for the sake of health, that universal reforms, and for that, you have to have become an expert patient to comply with your expert doctors, so that their treatment efforts will come truly true, and you will also pave your way towards the universal health. And here we have launched the factors you must know, that your health qualification means how far you are known of this universal health process and its impact in making and maintaining health. Secondly, your individual health index, that means the exact quantum and the degree of health you are possessing, and your current survival status, at what cost it is, whether it is at the account of the true health, drug support, how much drug support, and at grades, whether you are in the ambulatory status or the weak status or even bed rest status. So this is the grading of individual health index. Then your individual belief system for your health. That means what are your understandings, beliefs, your taboos, your perceptions, and overall belief system in interpreting and understanding the health. Nextly, the belief clarity index for your treatment. That means you have so many things and conceptions about the treatments also. So you must know what are your diseases, how far the treatment will act, and what exactly your precise and important crucial role in there to make you not only disease free but healthy. And lastly, the ultimate things what you have launched is health banking, that means annual health status auditing. Just like your other banking, this is very crucial. One must keep the audit of your health status to keep track of all the ups and downs of your health, timely interventions, and keep that track of the universal health on a proper platform and a proper direction, so that you can lead a self assured living, and rather than a feared insurance dependent living. Because self assured living is much more important in today's world, so to contaminated world, and today's so many world of some dangers and what you say pollutions and adulterations, isn't it? So self living confidence you only can get under the universal health process, and for that you have to understand it, you have to realize it, and you have to imbibe it. And that all is possible just simply registering free in this platform, and then you will navigate ahead. You can navigate ahead to find your ways out for your relief and for your health. Thank you.